We're going to discuss the form filing procedures as it's done on SERFF. As you can see, I have part 1 because I think this tutorial is going to take multiple parts to get through. So we'll start with the basic information that we need and we will continue from there. To get to the SERFF webpage, we type in this link here, https://loginsurf.com/serf/home.do. We can enter our username, password, and click login. I will say no to this question. Currently, I show no active filings, but before I start one, we'll take a look around SERFF to see what these different buttons are. SERFF is an acronym for System for Electronic Rate and Form Filing. SERFF is a NAIC developed program. The goal of the system is to streamline the form and rate submission process for insurance products throughout the United States. Since service contract filings are often reviewed by the Department of Insurance offices, many states that require forms are submitted through SERFF. States that require SERFF filings can be found on the Form Filings Workbook. Almost everything we see on the SERFF website is interactive. We have these main tabs here. You can see you click on them and they take you to different locations. We'll start with the Filings tab. And under the Filings tab we have subfolders such as My Work folder, which we're on now, My Open Filings, which I have no open filings, My Draft Filings, which gives a summary of filings that I'm working on but have not been submitted. Once a filing is submitted, it will automatically move over to My Open Filings. Messages, which is a summary of the messages from the departments. There are a few different things that we look for once we're in the messages. Deposition means that a filing has been approved, so that's very positive. An objection, as you see here, means that the state requires a change to the filing. There's also assignments, which means that the project has been assigned to a state analyst for review. Also, there's public access, which means that some action has been made to the project. This usually is only general information, and often we see a note to the filer, which I don't see here, but I know they exist. A note to the filer means that the analyst has written a note to EFG, or myself since I submitted the filing, and that it needs to be addressed. This may be that a field was not completed in the application, or that a change to the form is required. The search field allows us to do a search for previously submitted filings, whether approved or unapproved. The create filing lets us start a new filing, which we're not going to do as of yet. And the EFT report means electronic funds transfer report, so we can take a look at the payments that we have made to SERFF via the EFT system. Most of our time in the SERFF system will be here in the Filings tab. The next tab that we're going to look at more is our Templates tab. Templates is exactly what it sounds like, and it allows us to set up a general template for a filing that will be submitted in multiple locations. The Billing tab allows us to update any information in regards to the billing that we are charged. The Settings allows us to update our personal and user information, Also, it allows us to add other users and then change our preferences and company information as well. The Filing Rules tab is developed by the SERFF, and we can look up a state and get different requirements that they decide to post on here. And this can be helpful, although I don't use it often, but someone might find this information very helpful. Back in the Filings folder, we'll review this on a later tutorial and talk about how to start a filing and how to use the templates for that filing.